like, yeah. As soon
Who's
as
that
those two
Vaughn
characters,
guy?
Vaughn is the supposed protagonist, but really it's Ash.
Vaughn is this guy.
Vaughn is just there.
Yeah, he's just kind of there, and it's in his
This is
perspective.
Fran, and this is Balthier, like kind of the space pirate, and she's like,
It needs
they're
to
not
be
space
subtitled
pirates, they're
Final
giant
Fantasy 12, Balthier, and the Adventures of
They are-
Balthier.
yeah, this guy right here is the
Balthier
reason
and
why I
his
love Final
bitches.
Fantasy 12.
Balthier and his
Like-
bitches, pretty much.
I need
But,
a new
I
copy
think
of
that's
You
right.
have
Yeah.
FF12, right? You have the thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
Look what I
it's
got. Look what
That's
I
the
got.
one I have.
the international edition or whatever.
No, that's the
Yeah.
collector's edition.
The collector's edition.
Oh,
I need a new copy. Mine died.
Oh, my first disc is still fine. My collector's edition second disc is kind of fucking.
I want an HD remaster of this, like they did with 10 and 10
Oh
too.
god, yes, please, please.
It would look amazing.
Yes, it would. I want it.
Okay, so Maru, thoughts on
I
7?
actually have that one, so it's
I have it downloaded,
yeah. So
and that's how I got to play FF10 for the first time, and I really enjoyed it.
Your expectations on 7, Maru?
oh wait, hold on. 7. All they need to do, all they need to do is make this again. So that's it. This is like this damn Fortis monster.
Make it with
3
better
disc.
Make it with a better combat system I can enjoy.
Yeah, like, or no, 3 discs. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, it's a 3 disc.
I'm
not
sorry,
four
I'm
disc.
make
used to 8.
the-
9 has
circle-
4. 9 has 4 discs.
Don't make
So
the
does 8.
circle button confirm.
That too. That too.
Well, then
That's it.
you're not playing the Japanese version.
Yeah, Japanese
Yeah.
is
Oh my God,
confirming
so-
X is canceled.
I got Japanese 1.5 HD Hawkfoot, and I was playing it, and I was literally like mashing X to attack, and I was jumping. And I was like, "What the fuck?"
That's just standard for Japanese stuff.
Much like how. No, I'm not going to complain about that because that's a different topic entirely. Never mind.
Okay, my hopes is they don't touch the game in any way, except remastering the graphics and maybe some voice acting.
Some voice acting? I want that fully voice acted.
You know what I mean?
Tifa's wobbling boobs.
That
Let's
too.
not change those whatsoever.
And
Which
for
they
the
did
love of
all
God,
the cutscenes.
cuts. And I was going to talk about that. Cutscene skips for a good reason, not for speedrunning, but for a good reason. I don't want to fight a boss and then have to watch the cutscene again and again and again and again and again.
But I think at this point, I always feel like it's 2015. Skipping cutscenes should be the standard. Why it is not baffles me.
Well, I want subtitles. Like they got to make sure that's in there, which
Yeah.
they usually do now. but
Subtitles too. Subtitles by default.
I love subtitles.
Okay, one more question about this. Hawkfoot, do you want this on digital, or do you want like a disc collector's edition?
I think at this point in time, not having both would be a disservice to everybody because there are still
Yeah.
people who want the physical copies. Like, I still prefer physical copies, however, I'm not the biggest collector, so having a digital copy isn't a bad thing either. There are people who want their collector's editions incentives and stuff like that, so there's a place for both.
Also, Hawkfoot, did you
Yeah.
see what I put in the chat? In the Twitch chat?
Can we get like
You
a
know,
Chrono Trigger?
I could appreciate that.
I could
Can we get a
too.
Chrono Trigger like 3D remake that was not the DS version?
Chrono Cross, that's 3D one, right?
Yes,
Yeah,
that's
Chrono Cross is the
that's-
sequel
I think I
to
played a little bit of that.
That's
I
the
get Chrono
third-
Cross and Chrono Trigger mixed up for some reason.
that's
even
the
if-
third installment of the Chrono series.
There's a second
Unfortunately,
one?
guys,
Like-
I need to head on out, so I appreciate your time and
Thank
everything
you.
else.
Oh, yeah,
for
well,
being
thank
a
you
part
for
of it.
coming. We appreciate it.
Y'all have a good night.
You too, man.
Yeah, take care.
Oh,
So-
I've got to remove him from call.
Oh, well. Whoops!
Oh, there we go. I did it.
Yay!
So,
Later, Rockfoot. Take care.
Ion, disc and
Yeah.
digital as well.
Yes. Can I please have both?
Maru, disc and digital as well.
How big is that digital download going to be?
Oh my god, I didn't even think about
I
it.
know, right? That's why we have like
We all want
terabyte hard
disc.
drives now.
60
Square,
gigs, 65 gigs, maybe.
Square, if you're watching this, don't make it digital. Please.
Well, it's
You're-
coming on PC.
You made
Yeah.
13
PC and
and
PS4.
you made
Yeah, so
13 and
it's
13.
gonna be digital anyway.
You made 13
So-
and 13 too. Look at the size of those. I can't even download it on my laptop.
You need a bigger hard drive, sir. That's your problem.
Every PS4 game is installed to the hard drive, from what
Yeah.
I know.
Yes.
Yeah,
but
so given the fact that we have terabyte hard drives now for PlayStation 4,
it might come
not
on 2
into-
Blu-rays.
not entirely out of the question.
It could come
Blu-rays
into-
only go up to 50 gigs. That's why the Master Chief Collection on the Xbox One has a 20 gig download just to play the multiplayer.
I remember
my
when
God.
13 came out, and I was getting it on 360, and Anthony, or you guys know Anthony from the marathons, and
Yeah.
such, he was buying it on PS3, and we literally walked out of GameStop, midnight release of 13. We opened our copies in the parking lot, and I had 3 discs on 360.
He had one.
And he had one, and I was like, the fuck.
Yep. I have.
But
the,
I liked
have
it.
the-
I liked it because it made me feel nostalgic.
Yeah. That's why I like it. It made me think of this.
Yeah,
I
like-
love disc switching discs, man. It's like,
Like
I have several 360 games that have multiple discs. Like
and it's great.
Blue Dragon is like 3 discs. Lost Odyssey is 4 discs
Lost Odyssey is
on the
4
360.
discs. That's
Infinite
another, game
Undis-
that's another game I've always wanted to play. is
Infinite
Lost
Undiscovery, I think, is also 2 disc.
Odyssey. Like Mario, you've obviously beaten Lost Odyssey, right?
Yeah, I'm almost 100% of this thing.
How like is it worth buying?
Yes.
I hear it's
From
really,
Mistwalker
really good.
Studios. Like,
I hear
you
it's
know,
really, really good, but really, really hard.
3 plus like plus like this one.
Is
So
it, is
a lot
it,
of
is it
discs.
actually difficult like everyone says it is?
Is it difficult?
Yeah.
When it's there when you're the first beginning part gets very, very hard. When you get to the part where there's a sandworms or whatever, you will game over, and you will not be able to level up. If you don't know what you're doing, about 30 minutes to an hour in, you're done for. After
Yeah.
that, it gets a little bit. There's like another
saw-
hump.
I like the
And then-
opening cutscene. It looks
Like the difficulty spikes that you need to know the info beforehand gets longer and longer. So you don't have to worry less.
and
about-
less.
It's kind of like 7. There were some parts in 7 where if you just didn't prepare, you were
You
kind of
got wrecked.
screwed.
Yeah,
It's
like
that.
with most games, it's like that though.
But it's earlier with this one. Once you get over a couple of those humps, you're kind of set for the rest of the game.
By the way, for
Yeah.
the people who are watching or didn't catch this all, that is the YouTube channel that this will be uploaded on.
Yeah.
Like
I
the
think
thing,
I'm stuck to
this
it.
is it's a 4-player party, and you have a front row and a
Just
back row.
almost-
So it's
And-
pretty much like
I think it's like Final Fantasy 4 or something like that.
Yeah,
kind of
it's
like the
like-
Stick
it's
of
like- it's
Truth
like-
as well, with like the
and-
multiple
yeah.
rows.
There are immortal characters,
like
and
kind
there
of
are
hard to
human
find.
characters.
Like kind,
Most of the
so-
cast is immortal. The immortal characters can learn everything in the game. And how you learn something, you equip an item, and when you actually level up that item, and once you learn it from that item, then you always have it. On
So
the
it's like
character.
FF9.
Yeah.
Yes.
I like that. I like F9 stuff.
That's how that works. And so you can get every
Xbox,
character to have every
PS4,
ability.
PS4.
PS4. There's no argument for me. PS4 for days, weeks, months, years, lifetimes.
Mario, Xbox or PS4.
I am heavily invested in Microsoft just because of all my stuff, but I would I have to choose PS4.
PS4 just has a
Even
lot
though
more.
I even have games for the Xbox One right now through Games for Gold, even though I don't have an Xbox One. Like I actually purchased games because from the free games that they give out. So if I were to buy an Xbox One right now, I would actually have some full games for it already. And even with that, I would still lean toward the PS4.
Because why is that being such a?
I'm gonna wonder.
Bloodborne.
Speaking of KH3, I wonder what the touchpad feature is going to do in KH3 if they're going to have one.
Maybe the touchpad will have to do something with like the limits or something. That'd be nice.
But while we wrap it up here, going 2 hours 10 minutes, longest video I've made in a long time.
Thank God too.
Maru, final thoughts on E3?
I don't know. Like Sony definitely came out pretty strong. Nothing huge from anyone besides, I guess, Sony, but
And Square.
this generation, like we're pulling back from a really bad slump.
Yeah, I think that my final thoughts on E3 would be everyone did actually kind of okay, and
Yeah.
I think that if this trend continues, gaming's gonna be a lot more popular again.
We're not going to have the crash like we did years ago.
No,
Because that's
it
what
seems
we're
like
going
it
into
seems like
now.
It seems like a resurgence.
Yeah, that's what we're in right now. We're in the crash.
We're in like
Yeah.
a second gaming renaissance, I
The
think.
PS4 and Xbox One just came out
And then
hot.
and then the
Mm.
PC
Too
games,
early.
most of the games that I want are on both, but I've always been a Sony fan.
For me, it's just a factor of I know Sony, I like Sony's products, and Microsoft don't really deliver on most of the games that I really want or have.
Yep,
I
Hardy Party,
always
thank you
find
for
like
following.
PlayStation versions to be better, mechanically speaking.
But how are you gonna play?
I mean, like, just look at my shelf. You know,
Like the only reason why I
Was
would
that a
continue
beer?
playing, the only reason
Like,
why I would continue playing on my Xbox 360 would be if I had Shenmue.
I can't move my camera. I need
By-
to like unhook it or something. But
By
yeah,
the way, was that a beer in a koozie?
no. I have some Crystal Skull vodka over there though.
My final thoughts on E4. We're renaissancing. For Honor, the Fractured Butthole, Gears of War, KH3, FF7. We're actually going back to what made gaming really skyrocket again.
Yeah, what made gaming popular?
This year's E3 was the E3 of 2016.
Yeah.
So one final thought before we say our goodbyes. Maru, I'm going to start with you. If you have to rate E3 this year, like 1 to 5 stars, how would you rate it?
6.5.
I would give it 3 and
Maybe
3/4.
closer to 7.
I give it 4 out of 5.
I've seen a
one
lot of
really-
E3s. That's why.
None of the
Yeah.
major E3s really, none of the major conventions, whatever, post conference, whatever they're called. I can't remember off the top of my head. None of the major ones that really mattered underperformed, and I think that's why I give it a 4, because it's not like everyone did absolutely amazing, fantastic. Everyone has like all these cool things. Everyone just did okay, and I think that's kind of what we needed this year.
Yeah, amazing announcements, just done in kind of an underwhelming way.
Yeah, underwhelmingly presented amazing announcements.
Yeah, that was this year.
I think that's the best way I can describe it, and that's why I give it a 4 out of 5.
What do you think about Xbox backwards compatibility and the new interface update they will add later this year? Great for them. They're finally getting their shit together.
Great for them. I still have my
Microsoft's-
PS3.
Is good about that. That is one thing Microsoft is good about. Is like they do like have issues with their product, but they will fix something. Like they're not afraid to fix something.
They drop
And-
the ball and then pick it back up.
Like the 360 has like 5 different interface changes during its lifetime. Because I've had one since launch, and I've been through every single one of them.
So have I.
So it's they've changed that interface completely like 5 or 6 times. So they're not afraid to do that. Sony hasn't done that at all.
Yeah.
So it's like they're
That's
really
definitely what it
slow
meant.
on the updates. Like if
That
there's
is what
something
it
wrong with
meant.
the PS4, they're just slow to update it. So it's Yeah.
I just couldn't imagine playing my RPGs like FF7, anything like that, or Kingdom Hearts 3 even, on an Xbox controller.
It just
It
wouldn't
does
feel
feel
right.
weird. Yeah.
It wouldn't feel right.
No, it wouldn't.
I have
Like-
13 and Lightning Returns on 360, but I have 13.2 and the 10.2 collection on the PS3, so I'm kind of split.
I have 13 and Lightning Returns because I don't want anything to do with 13.2.
I like 13.2. It was
13.2 was
like,
good.
I have
it
a
was
lot of
pretty good.
reservations against. I have a lot of reservations against, like, the plot and how it just kind of like, hey, 13.1 had an okay ending. Here, let's fuck it up. That's kind of how I see it, anyway.
Yes.
Is more software, is more hardware? Yeah, definitely.
Well, if you want to talk Microsoft and software, talk about Windows 10, because that's actually a big thing right now.
Windows
like
10 hype.
Killer Instinct from the Xbox One is coming to PC for Windows 10. I believe I heard something from Halo, the Master Chief Collection is coming to Windows 10.
By the way, I got my Windows 10 for free
Yeah, like, well, a lot of people did. It's like,
Yeah.
I got
because
one
they
reserved.
fucked up 8 so bad.
Yeah.
They're giving
Yep.
it away.
And what's cool, I've actually tested 10 a little bit, and when you sign into 10, like you would on 8,
Mm-hmm.
the Xbox thing, it's another button in the start menu,
Mm-hmm.
and it brings up like the friends list, and you can message people, voice, do all that, and also when you're in the apps and stuff, it auto signs in and you play it. It doesn't even sign in; it just kind of automatically signed in because it's getting it from the store. So you're earning achievements and all that. So I would assume like stuff like those Windows 10 games would just be in that store. And also, Killer Instinct is cross-play, cross-compatible
Yes.
with the Xbox One.
Oh,
So,
finally,
Xbox-
something cool like
So
that
if you
happens.
own Killer Instinct on Xbox One, like if you paid for like I think the $20 or $40 one, you have the PC version for free,
Yeah.
and vice versa.
So,
Also, they can
what I've
play
always
against each
wanted-
other.
Yeah, that's something I've always wanted to see. I wanted to see, like, I wanted to be able to play people who are playing Xbox games on my PS3. That's like the one thing I've always
There have been some
wanted.
games that have done that.
Here's the thing, though. I bitched about this when Diablo 3 came out on console. Blizzard had the perfect opportunity to do so.
If Blizzard did that, I think I would have
Like,
just
the PS3
buckets everywhere.
The PS3 people could play with the PC people.
I'm surprised they haven't released that on the consoles, like World of Warcraft on Xbox One and PS4. They're basically PCs.
That would have been cool.
Like just
Because-
implement controller,
My only reservations against MMOs,
kind of like what they did
typically
with
See, because
Like
here's
Camel
the
Call
thing,
and-
though. Here's the
are
thing, though.
subscriptions.
They have the ability to read the USBs for keyboards and mice. You can put them on consoles, but just say plug in your mouse and keyboard.
yeah.
Final Fantasy 14 does it. I played Final Fantasy 14 on a
Yeah.
on
Final
PS4.
Fantasy 11 on the PS2 did that.
Yeah. Dirge's
Been around for a
Cerberus,
while.
Dirge's Cerberus even did it.
There's a
They're
server?
just Cerberus?
Yep. If you
That
look in the manual.
third-person Vincent.
Yep. If you look in the
shooter?
That
manual.
DMC clone?
If you look in the manual, there's I used that's how I played it. That when I
Mouse and keyboard.
when I used to speedrun it back in the day before streaming and all this happened, and I would just do runs for fun, like not even timing myself. I would play on a keyboard and mouse.
That's what it was
HoloLens.
called,
Are you
HoloLens.
talking about the?
Yeah.
Are you talking about the virtual reality thing? It seems okay.
Augmented reality.
Yeah, it seems okay.
I'm not excited for it. I don't want it.
From the
Not my
people
thing.
who's tried it that were skeptical, like some of the Giant Bomb folks, who I trust a lot, they said the tech is there and it feels really cool, and it worked. Like the images didn't really move, or weren't really janky. It like basically they said the tracking was spot on. The earbuds were a little tinny, and the field of view was a little bit more rectangular. They just need to optimize it, but otherwise,
Yeah, I think if they
it's just finding a game how to work with that.
if they find a way to polish it out, I think I'd be more on board for it.
I'm not
but until then, I'm going to be indifferent.
console gamer for life.
Well, I mean, it'll be for the Xbox One, I think, is what they're
Yeah,
going
Yeah.
to use it for.
and
I
it's
don't
like
know how.
what, $700-800
Since
thing
Kinect
or
was such an
something?
amazing, thing.
Oh, yeah, since
for-
Kinect was such an amazing flop.
Amazing thing.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say an amazing flop.
yeah.
All right, let's wrap this up. We've talked about E3 for 2 hours and 20 minutes. It's been a
We've
lot of fun.
had our own E3
Haven't even
conference.
scratched the
twice.
surface of it, really.
Yeah.
We'll make more videos like this when bigger stuff
Oh
gets
no,
announced.
I think we're all just gamers.
A lot of it
Fine.
was
Yeah.
covered, though.
We covered
can't
what
think
we
of
wanted to
anything
cover.
else.
If anything, we can always do follow up if anything else we hear gets
If
announced.
anything else happens, or like any new information comes out that we were unaware of at this point in time, or that
I
we
mean,
may have
there was
missed.
that Unravel thing that you guys didn't talk about that looked neat.
Yeah,
There
Unravel.
was Recore on the Xbox One that,
Well,
that
I'll
with
tell
the
you what.
dogs and the cores.
We'll talk about it.
Not much else.
If y'all ain't got nothing to do tomorrow, that'll be our video for tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll do that. I can do that.
I wanted just to scratch the surface, and I think we really did that in two.
Like, well, those two were kind of the ones I don't think were talked about. Just like Recore, that one with the, the orb and
Yeah.
the pet.
We are
There's
apparently
also that
waiting.
new Chibi Robo game that we didn't mention.
Oh yeah, there's like a new Chibi Robo for the 3DS or something coming. With
I
an
think
amiibo.
I mentioned
Speaking of
PlayStation 4 Call of Duty content
amiibos, I forgot to mention this. The Donkey and Diddy and Bowser can also double as amiibos.
Oh, the one final thing,
Really?
amiibo.
Nice.
There is a Mario 30th anniversary amiibo, and it's all blocky and 8-bit.
Yeah.
And it works with Super Mario
Gigantic.
Maker.
It's
And-
gigantic.
Yeah, when you put it in Super Mario Maker, it turns the screen into CRT with scanline vision, and it turns it into like a giant mini Mario, and you can break blocks. And it actually gives all the enemies like Mario hats. It's really weird.
I
Do you
think
think
that
Sony-
the Call of Duty content exclusives, Killaroo, I think that it's a really interesting way to draw more people towards getting PlayStation
Yeah,
4.
Sony is confident right now, finally.
Sony's really confident, and it shows. And it shows
Yeah,
really
like the
well.
fact that they nabbed up the Call of Duty thing just shows like, hey, we're on
We're
it.
wearing the pants in this war.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
like,
they-
that's why 360 had it last console generation, like the Call of Duty stuff,
Yeah.
because they were on it. Now the PS4, they are now the 360 of last gen. That's where PS4 is, and that's probably where it's going to stay.
Yeah. Here's hoping.
Well, I guess while we talk about it, we can talk about Unravel real quick and take any more questions from the chat. Might as well
Yeah.
round it out at an even 2:30.
For like the next half an hour, I guess.
Well,
just
we got
pop it off
10,
the
15 minutes.
Oh, yeah?
So, Mario, go ahead on about Unraveled.
But yeah,
Okay.
it looked like the actual mechanics looked really neat. Like where as you kept walking, like you kept unraveling, and you could use that, like you could jump over a thing, and you had to figure out, like it looked kind of like how Portal was, in that you had to really wrap your head around like the mechanics. That
I need
looked
to
neat.
finish Portal.
It actually
It
reminds
just-
me more of Limbo, actually.
Maybe.
Like for me, like the game seems to have like Limbo-esque elements. It could be because it's a side-scrolling puzzler.
Yeah, but
Um,
it had like a whole bunch of physical yarn elements, and like that whole thing
Yeah.
looked really neat.
Did you watch Unraveled and how the guy was apparently talking about Unraveled? It's apparently pretty. It's
that was
apparently
He
like
was
kind of
in-
hard to watch.
He was incredibly nervous, but this was like his first game, so it's kind of understandable to like show your first ever
He
game
was literally
and something
like
that
the
big.
first time indie dev standing in front of thousands of people. So
Yeah, so it's
Can't
understandable
real-
why he was nervous. But what really got me wasn't him being nervous.
he looked
It was
humble.
his-
So
It was his hand tattoo. For some reason, like the hand tattoo just kind of drew my eye towards it. And I'm like,
yeah, a lot of people actually were talking about that. The Giant Bomb people, because I watched pretty much all the E3s that I watched were like Giant Bomb talking over it as it was happening. Besides the PC one, I watched Nerd Cube talk over it, and
Yeah.
the first they were like too loud, and like we couldn't hear the conference. But like 10, 15 minutes later, it's like, okay, like we want to listen to you guys over the conference because this is boring as hell. 2.5 hours later, we were still doing the whole hashtag have a link thing. So that's how that thing happened.
I've never built a PC, so I can't answer that question.
Was he wearing a green shirt? And oh, yep, there's his hand tattoo.
Yep.
Okay, this is what we're talking about. What's the best PC you guys have ever built? I've never built a PC.
I've always wanted to, though. I wanted to build like something high end and better than this fucking piece of shit laptop.
I'm gonna bookmark this and watch it later. But
Whoop.
Boogie was saying about how he thought that somebody had a gun to his wife's head and said, if you don't sell this game, we're gonna kill your wife or something. And I was like,
No, that's so mean.
Yeah.
oh, you're
Yeah, that's
PC.
my PC. So yeah,
I have a MSI GE60 laptop.
it's like a Mac Pro 2008 running Windows 7 64-bit.
Yeah, I have this.
And it hasn't exploded yet.
These things are built like tanks, dude.
That's
this
true.
is 54 pounds of aluminum.
Jesus!
It runs on like Xeon processors, and these things are meant to never be shut off ever. Because it's server hardware,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh God!
and there's like all my games.
Okay, we're gonna take 5 minutes to just chat about random E3 stuff
Or like
also
just random. I feel like just random gaming stuff in general.
Yeah,
I know someone was
there's
talking
my
about my.
laptop.
I know someone was
get
talking
that
about
out of here, police.
Someone was just
Hey.
talking about my hat before, and it's like, yeah.
This is Q&A time about E3 and our Twitch channels. Well, mine and
Well-
Maru's Twitch channel.
and my permanently inactive Twitch channel.
If you guys got any questions about like what games we play, speedruns, anything.
Yeah, if you even have anything to ask, I mean.
If not, we'll just sit here. We'll let the chat go for a minute. If nothing really pops up, we'll call her a night.
Yeah, like this is my channel, my YouTube channel.
I need to subscribe to this, I think. I'm an awful person.
I've put some work into it.
Did you really
Like,
put a
I-
Shiinoki video on there?
I have like some like. I'm kind of impressed with how many views some of my videos have. Like the Ouya 2 or the Ouya 2-hour Mega Emulator review thing I did has 30,000 views on it for some damn reason.
30,000? Jesus!
I feel really weird having videos that I've made having like 20,000 views, like the Chrono thing, and some BBC 15,000.
I don't have
Corey
mounting.
Thomas has subscribed to you. He has like
That's
Mario
me.
Galaxy 2 for the Wii U eShop has 12,000. I don't know why.
I'm just here for the sake of being here. Like, I don't seek to gain.
But then I have like most of my other videos have like 20 views.
Yeah.
I don't. It's really weird.
There's just that one
I
outlier.
don't know if we'll do this tomorrow since E3's wrapped up. If anything, we'll all be in a call tomorrow while one of us plays something.
Yeah, pretty much.
The final thing I'll talk about is the Near Moonhead guy.
Oh, you mean the Emil costume guy?
Hold on, I've got to find a picture of this.
Because that's
Like,
an actual
can't-
character. That's an actual character in the game.
Can't
Who's a
leave
party
without talking
member.
about that dude.
He's a party member.
What's his name?
I
don't
don't
know.
know the guy's name,
He's,
but I
he's
know it
like
was
the
like
president
Emil
of
costume.
Platinum Mania or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. And he was dressed
I
up
found
as Emil.
out that apparently that he always wears masks because he doesn't like showing his face. That's why he was so matter of fact about it. That's because he apparently dresses like that all the time because he really doesn't like showing his face.
He might have like psychophobia or whatever the fuck it's called. Like the fear of like having people look at you.
I know somebody with that fear. Hey, shout outs from America to Brazil.
Eh.
What do we think about Nintendo?
Nintendo did okay.
Yoshi's
It was
Woolly.
short, and they showed something that wasn't a Metroid game, and they called it Metroid.
Yeah, Metroid Ball.
I don't know.
I'm trying to find that picture. Hold on.
He's trying to find the Emil costume guy.
I found it. I just don't remember what it was saved under now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, trust me, I found it.
But yeah, Nintendo's E3 was okay. It wasn't anything like over the top spectacular, but it was basically giving us updates on what they were doing with some of their already known projects, and I think that's the best that they could have done.
It made me laugh.
Yeah, the
This is more than-
Muppets were hilarious.
Found it.
Yeah.
I think my favorite one was when they introduced Reggie's puppet, and he was
Yeah.
just doing push-ups. Nintendo 61.
What killed me and and basically a lot of the giant bomb casts that are like they was doing was the banana thing.
Oh
He
god,
was
the
just holding that
thing.
banana
Yeah, just that banana.
and then looked at and that was it. That was the whole skit. Was just,
Show 96, thanks for following the channel. It's greatly appreciated.
It's just the whole skit was he grabs a banana and looks at the screen.
just banana.
I do have a throwing banana. It's like a stress ball banana that you can just
Oh.
chuck at things.
Okay.
It's actually a League of Legends banana.
Burn it.
What?
No, I got this as a
You
gift.
have a League of Legends banana?
I got it as a gift.
How?
I was a part of a League of Legends club in my college that actually kind of really flopped, and they gave out free stuff, and I got a banana.
I do not want to know where that banana has been.
I don't.
On the ground.
Nintendo and E3, the one thing I was most impressed with was Yoshi's Woolly World and the story behind it. What's y'all's favorite company in gaming?
Are you talking about like developers or publishers?
They're all dead now. Like Rare, Konami, like what used to be good companies, Capcom. Like,
you mean Crapcom?
it's like there used to
Oh.
be really good companies, I swear, but I don't really know of any.
I
anymore.
guess if I had to say something, when we're getting
Naughty Dog. There we go. Naughty Dog is one of the good ones right now.
Yeah,
Platinum
Ian.
Games.
Platinum
Naughty
Games.
Dog,
Square making a comeback, definitely.
kind of.
Oh no, it's fine.
Oh, it's fine. I'm trying to figure it out.
Don't feel bad, Monacho. I can't English at all.
One racing game. Yeah, I think it's for Wii U. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's understandable. It's
For
just
Wii U.
My
Oh,
favorite developers. Okay, well, I'm not gonna lie. My favorite developer right now, as in, I don't know the name of his company, but it's Iga.
Iga.
Oh.
What is Iga done?
Yeah.
Soten?
Yeah, the Mighty Number 9.
No, that's
Or no, Bloodstained. Yeah.
Yeah, he's bloodstained.
Yeah, it's
It's
his thing that he's doing.
Soten with the biggest boner ever.
Soten. I love how that's how you refer to Symphony of the Night.
That's how it's been referred to for years.
Yeah, like
I
on my
know, but
Sega
you're
Saturn,
the first person I've ever heard that.
like on
Yeah.
my you can't really. It's on top of my where is that? Actually,
Yeah,
my
I'm
damn
just
thing's
looking at it
away.
on this one corner.
Don't you have Akamanju Densetsu or Dracula X? Nocturne
Yes.
in the Moonlight? Oh my
Yeah,
god!
yeah.
I found a copy of that for $79 at a local gaming store.
Well, that's why I did my Sega Saturn burning thing with the flashing and all that. I just had it burnt on a CDR. I was actually
I
playing
wanted
with
it
Maria
so bad.
and all that.
Oreo.
I don't have a Sega Saturn, but if I had an $80 right then and there, you better believe I would have took it home.
Oh
And
yeah.
they had a bunch of imports.
There's no intro cutscene.
Yeah,
Play with her. Like it just cuts to you coming in through the castle gate.
it's the same as Richter. Oh, by
Because
the-
like, the PS1 version
Right.
came after, and they included like the SNES, that whole intro scene with
That's from Rondo of Blood on the PC Engine.
Huh.
Not
not
just
not the
not-
SNES. It's
it's
the
not
end of
Dra-
one of them that they included into the
it's
PS1.
not Dracula X. Dracula X. I rented that as a kid and I never rented it again.
Yeah, so that's why there's that whole like, what is a man?
Yeah, that's from Rondo of
What
Blood.
a miserable pile of secrets.
They added that in.
Which reminds me, I have the PC version of Rondo of Blood.
Oh my god.
Somebody actually like took an emulator and just made like a PC version of Rondo of Blood out of it.
Oh my god.
I also played like Mega Man 8s on the Sega Saturn. Like I burned a lot of Sega Saturn games. Like Mega Man 8 looked amazing. It's got like an anime intro, and then
If you like RPGs and stuff, you should get Magic Knight Rayearth.
I
Never heard of it.
I got that too. Yeah,
It-
I pretty much like
It was
looked
on
at
the
top,
SNES too.
list of all the Sega. I burnt like 20 or 30 friggin' games.
All right, guys, that's gonna wrap it up for us.
Yeah, we might as well just get going while the getting's good.
Thank you all for who followed, who watched. We really appreciate it. Make sure to follow Maru Same on Twitch if he wants to drop the link for us.
Like, comment, subscribe.
Oh,
Most
yeah.
of my stuff
Something.
is actually on
I'll
YouTube.
put it on. I'll put your Twitch on on the YouTube video as well.
Yeah, I put that in the description for added convenience.
But you know, it's been fun. We'll definitely have to do this again next year.
Yeah. Or like whenever Nintendo decides to pull out
When's
some stuff.
Tokyo Game Show?
I'm not sure when Tokyo
TGS?
Game Show.
Yeah,
I'm not sure when that is.
It should be sometime soon, because isn't that usually after
right after E3, I think.
Yeah.
So we'll be doing it again for Tokyo Game Show.
Like,
I'm gonna-
Square is supposed to be showing more, I think. I'm not sure. Like, Square usually shows more there, because it's like their thing. That's probably why this E3 for them was kind of...
It was
No.
kind of lackluster.
it's
Maybe
like,
they'll actually give like more about
it,
Kingdom Hearts
like
3.
Square's
more about
E3 was old
F15.
men talking, and then they showed about
Old
four
men
games.
talking and a guy in a funny costume.
Like, there were, even
and
the
then-
translator got bored at one point and completely
Oh,
didn't
okay.
translate that one dude.
I want to bitch about that for a second. Why the fuck would you use the most quiet talking British man for a
I could
fucking...
hardly hear what he was saying.
I just gave up and
Yeah.
was like, I know you're talking about something.
But
Like,
I don't
yeah.
fucking know what it is.
But anyway, it's been fun.
Yeah, it's been a blast.
Uh,
Let's do something cool tomorrow.
If you follow the channel, we also do play games together on the occasion. Follow the channel if you want to play games with us, or the channels, I should
You
say.
know what I want to play with you again?
What?
Mega Man at 8-bit Deathmatch.
Oh God. We'll have to play that again one day.
That
Mario, do
game
you
is
play that game?
amazing. I want to play it
I don't
again.
think I've ever beaten a Mega Man game, you know that?
You need to get on that. That's your next goal in life.
It's like I
At
used
least-
to own X on the SNES.
I own X on the SNES.
I don't know what happened to it, and I
Oh,
really
get-
wish I would have kept it because
get-
it's like really rare now.
Get the import; it's cheaper.
Oh yeah, I guess I
The
could do that.
Japanese import's cheaper?
Oh
Like
yeah, they all are.
Mega Man X3 is like $70 to $80 over here, but Rockman X3 is like $23.
Damn.
Yeah.
So
I
I
want
got,
to have English X1 now.
I got a copy of Super Castlevania 4 for like $12 on Japanese.
You
Oh,
got a
man.
copy of Super Metroid for a copy of Animal Crossing.
Yeah, I traded him my copy of Animal Crossing for a copy of Super Metroid.
I need to
Because-
get that again.
Because I'm not going to do
I gave
anything
that
with
copy
it.
away,
Like, I'm
dude.
not too keen on Metroid games, so it was better suited for him than for me.
Yeah, I have Metroid 1 and 2 on the GameCube.
I want to play Echoes so bad. I've never played Echoes.
It's good. It's very good. It's basically 2, but 3 times the size. Or it's basically 1, but like 3 times the size.
All right,
And there's also a lot more corruption.
we are the worst people about keeping on point.
I know, but who cares?
There's a lot of video games.
Yeah.
All right,
There are a lot of
thanks,
games you can talk about, so whatever.
Thanks everybody for watching. Check us out on our YouTubes and Twitches.
And whatnot.
We'll be back probably when Tokyo Game Show's over, or Tokyo Game Expo, or whatever it's called.
Tokyo Game Show.
Yeah, it just I'm gonna get off topic now, even though I just griped about it. Every time I hear Tokyo Game Show, I'm just ready for like 3 days of actual Japanese game shows, but it never happens.
Speaking of Tokyo, like anime games, like have you seen the one with that extremely long name, of where you're basically stealthing around doing panty shots?
No, but I want to play it.
That sounds like your kind of speed game, Corey.
It does.
and, like you literally can do like rolls and get on your back and roll, like go back and do like you're taking panty shots.
For
And
some
the
reason, I
name
was-
is actually a paragraph that I think is too long for Twitch.
For some
Wait,
reason,
didn't
I
you
thought
tell
you were
me
talking
about this
about
game?
the Yandere simulator.
There actually is, yeah, like yonder, like
There's a Yandere
Yandere
simulator.
simulator?
I've seen Petard play it before.
let's see. Oh, what? That's. I really do want to. Yeah, Kotaku. Like, I don't. Well, what is the name? Okay. I've heard Summer Colored High School compared to everything. Oh no, that's not it. It's.
We were almost there.
We were almost
Summer
at the
Colored
point.
High School Adolescent Record. A summer at school on an island where I contemplate how the first day after I transferred, I ran into a childhood friend and was forced to join. This is the whole title. To join the journalism club where, while my days as a paparazzi kid, great scoops made me rather popular among the girls, but strongly my camera full of panty shots and where my candid romance is going.
Can you type that all out so I can copy
Yeah, I will
it?
copy and paste it here.
Oh
I
my
know.
fucking god.
That is the title of
That
that
is the
game.
title.
That is the
Oh my
actual
God, that is-
real title of that translated. That is what it is, and it's just about as long in Japanese too.
Oh my god, that's horrifying.
What is this coming out on, or is it already out?
When is it coming out for the Commodore 64?
PS3 and PS4 in Japan, June 4th, 2015.
So it's already-
It was released on June 4th, 2015 for the PS3. Currently, no word on Western release, but the PS3 is open. Is an open region, whatever.
I know
Yeah.
what I'm buying.
So
You won't hear from me for
Yeah.
about a month.
it is basically Metal Gear with panty shots, as this was saying.
Okay,
If you look at that link, so I know you'd be interested in that.
my night is made. I'm gonna buy that when I get to
Metal
the money.
Gear only with more headshots.
All right, well,
You can actually get on your back and like do a whole stealth thing. That's you were literally stealthing around, and then you take panty shots. So yeah,
Oh my
that's
god. It's like Skyrim with guns.
all right. Thanks everybody for watching. Like I said, just for YouTube's, I'm Zero Blade Edge.
yeah. Like I'm Marasame 00 with 2 zeros.
Ah,
Yeah. Peace.
that's Ion Neutral.
Yo.
He was supposed to say his name.
I was supposed to say something, but I was not paying attention. So yes, I am my
He
neutral,
was
and I
looking
don't
at
pay
panty
attention.
shot Metal Gear.
Yeah.
Yes, I was looking at Finish Up Metal Gear.
Make sure you
So
come
I
back.
am the closet pervert.
And follow us. We're pretty much called. I'm just going to call this the crew. We'll be back for Tokyo Game Show. More than likely, because we're all a bunch of. We really
Gaming
like
nerds.
we really like Japanese games with panty shots. Not gonna lie, we just can't stream them on Twitch.
Because Twitch will ban us.
Actually, I think you can stream most of them. but
Wait,
that's-
I streamed Stick of Truth and didn't get banned.
yeah.
Oh yeah, because people like.
It's just like Honey Pop is
People
like the
like-
only one.
Yeah,
Like
fucking
Sonos
Honey
streams a
Pop.
lot of.
Honey Pop, which I actually happen to own.
I need to
Yeah,
play this
I own,
game
I own
apparently.
as well. So
I own
Alright.
the uncensored
Almost done.
version, actually.
yeah, uncensored version is just placing a file, an empty file with a certain name, next to the exe.
Yeah.
But anyway, thanks everybody for watching. We hope you enjoyed our thoughts on E3. We'll be back probably when Tokyo Game Show. As soon as it's done, we'll probably release a video. I will be streaming tomorrow, probably playing something or another.
Yeah. And who knows? I might make a cameo appearance, like always.
I'll probably be starting RE4 HD on PC.
Yay!
But thanks everybody for watching. Thanks everybody for following, subscribing. I want to hear your thoughts about E3 in the comment section below. And make sure to bop the follow and subscribe buttons for all of us. Yes, I said bop.
Bippity boop bop a diddly bop bop bop.
But this is the crew saying good night and have a happy weekend. Bye, everybody.
See you then.
Yep.